oddschecker. We are bringing you another episode of Sharp Bets today. Guys, we are one day away from Thursday Night Football. What do you think of this matchup? So we got the Colts and we got the Broncos.
I don't know if it's going to be bad or good, but like John was saying before we got on, it's football. So, like before the season, this was supposed to be a really good game. But these have been two of the most disappointing teams, obviously, in the league so far. But it's better than nothing. I've been dying the last 2 days, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, it's better than nothing. We got football tonight, too.
We do.
I mean, we're kind of back.
Yeah.
I think we're going every day of the week pretty soon.
Yeah, this is a big game tonight.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yes, I'm
Well, guys, you're both matching. You're both wearing blue. I feel like that's a good sign. You and little Eli. Like, it's we're all good here. I'm so excited to hear these picks.
And little Eli's back, too.
Little Eli is back, and I'm so excited. If you guys were worried, I know I've gotten some DMs. He was in my friend's car. He's safe. He's happy. Yeah. He's right back.
How would you leave him in the car if he was so important?
That is your responsibility.
How did I lose him to begin with? Like, these are all questions that don't have answers.
Well, that's the question I'm asking, because how you lost him to begin with.
Stop lecturing me.
So
let's just get into these
like, I mean, if little Eli is as important as you want people to believe, then like, how do you leave him in the car?
Yeah.
I thought I was important to you guys, but you're always late to the show. So, like, I don't know what to tell you.
I'm on time.
I was late today.
All right, guys.
Every time.
Yeah, Matt. I mean, I guess because I'm a Giants fan and you're an Eagles fan, there's no respect.
The respect levels is not there. No.
All right. Well, let's get into it. The Indianapolis Colts are visiting Empower Field to play the Denver Broncos in Week 5 of Thursday Night Football. Each team has a short week to redeem themselves after both of them falling in Week 4. The Colts lost to the Tennessee Titans, and the Broncos dropped the ball to the Las Vegas Raiders. Both these teams are 1-3 against the spread this season and have failed to both cover last week. Matt, you've got a quarterback prop for us, none other than Russ. Is he cooking?
He's going to be cooking. He's going to be cooking this week. But real quick, I have to point out that I was not an idiot, in fact, for betting on the Raiders. I just want to point that out, that it ended up working out.
It kind of, I don't know.
You're not lucky.
I'm just saying I was not an idiot for doing it.
I mean, when you're watching that game, you're thinking to yourself, like, what am I watching? This is so bad.
That happens pretty much every Broncos game, though. That's kind of been my takeaway.
I mean, the fumble by Gordon, and then the kid, like, runs it through, like, the smallest guy on the field, like, runs it through everybody.
Bounces into his hands.
Like, no one tackles him. Just weird.
Yeah, weird.
There's his ACL. I mean, that's...
a win is a win. So
we're winning all the time. I'm just saying.
Right.
I don't know. I think to prove it wasn't a fluke, I think that you should bet on the Raiders again this week.
Wait a minute, really quickly. I think we won our parlay last week.
No, Russell Wilson did not get the 2 whatever.
Who had that?
237. What did we have on the show? 239.
I don't know. I deleted it.
We might have to look it up. So I had him 250.
That's close.
And he did not get there. Mike Boone decided to drop a ball that was literally right in his hands. Like, that would have gained, like, probably 25, 30 yards. No big deal.
Probably had the under.
We didn't need the money, Yeah.
It's all right. We'll bounce back. But this week, my pick, guys, I'm going to go Russ. He owes us now. But over 19.5 completion. So I think they're going to throw a lot more this game. You kind of mentioned it, John, with Javonte Williams. He's going to be out for the season. That's a big blow to their running game. I don't think they trust Melvin Gordon. I think he has like 3 fumbles already. There's only been 4 weeks.
I think he has like 5 in his last like 40-something carries, which is horrific.
It's crazy.
That's like Pop Warner stuff.
Yeah, it's really concerning. And you mentioned Mike Boone. I know they're bringing in some other running backs to work out.
Latavius Murray.
Yeah, they got Latavius, right? Didn't he score?
Now he's dressing for the game. Like, it's crazy.
I don't understand. But the bottom line is these guys that are coming in, I don't know if they trust them yet. It might take a little bit of time. So I think we're going to see a lot of passing out of Denver here. I think they're going to use the pass to extend the run game, a lot of short screens, that kind of thing. So 20 completions is not a lot. Also, I think it's going to be a tight game, so they could be playing from behind for parts of it to kind of create that negative game script. So I like the over here at 19.5.
I mean, Russ failed us last week, but I feel like this might be his week. So we'll see what happens.
He does, yeah.
Slop, you're betting on the opposite side of the ball with the player prop. Why don't you just take it from here?
Yeah, I have no idea, to be honest with you, on this game. But obviously we're going to need action because it's a standalone football game.
I like this pick a lot, John.
But
yeah, it's a nice number.
Mo Alley-Cox, 17.5 receiving yards. I mean, for one, the Broncos, only like 5 teams have given up more receptions to the tight end position, which, I mean, we're barely into the season, but still, that's kind of a big deal. Like, they go to the tight end. These guys are giants. All of them, though. That's the problem. There's 3 of these guys, but Cox plays the most. Cox played, like, I think 70-something% of the snaps so far. He's got the second most targets on the team for tight ends. The other guy, I can't remember his name, Kylan, like Granson. Like, he has 15, but 7 of them came week 1, so that's kind of a fake stat. Like, Mo Alley-Cox is the tight end. But there's another one, too, Woods, that kind of jumps in the game every now and then. So it could be frustrating because they all kind of look alike, too, in terms of, like, they're just giants, and they're very fast, and, like, again, they're giants. So you're going to see a tight end catch the ball and be like, yeah, sweet, that's my guy. It might not be him. That's just a warning. It might not be your guy.
You know who's the worst with that? The Chiefs and Travis Kelce. They have, like, 4 guys that look just like Travis Kelce. And they all wear, like, 86, 84. Like, it's crazy.
We had it's a Travis Kelce situation in Indianapolis, too. I'm dead serious. Watch. You're going to be like, sweet, because it's going to be like some stupid play where the guy kind of breaks free over the middle. He catches because he's going to get this on one catch. It's going to be like a long catch. Watch, and it's going to be one of them. So just make sure it's your guy first. That's all I'm saying. But anyways, I don't even know where I'm going with this. I'm just saying he's going to get 17.5 yards. He got in the 80s last week. The other tight ends both did it too. I don't think that they're going to be able to use Pittman as much because Samuel will probably shadow that guy. And then Jonathan Taylor's questionable. I bet he plays, but if he does, he ain't going to be the same Jonathan Taylor. You can give 30 carries, even though they'll probably try. I don't know. I just see this going as just an ugly, ugly game, and we need to get a receiving option under 20 yards, and this is my favorite one.
Well, I love it. I mean, last week he ran the 3rd most routes of any offensive player, and he was tied for the most targets. So I think we're in a good spot here.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I'm scared of that one, though, I'm scared of that stat because they were getting rolled from the beginning. But he has been targeted enough going forward. So, I think we're safe. But be careful. Be careful. Don't be like, yeah, this is cool. They were down 24-3 like before the game even started. And that was a rough one. I just got done watching it. So, yeah.
Well, guys, I will keep my pick short and simple. I am looking on the spread, and I say Russ takes it home for us. I'm taking the Broncos -3 at -120. I think it's a good pick. I mean, you guys always humble me on this show, so I don't know.
You gotta stay humble, Melissa. Gotta stay humble.
Very few people are keen on backing Denver, and there's a good reason. Broncos are clearly struggling on offense. There's a disconnect between Ross and the coach. We've seen it happen. Make matters worse, we've already talked about Javonte Williams suffering a season-ending injury against the Raiders. And that puts a limit on the Denver defense. But with this in mind, we now have a great buy low spot. -3 is actually terrific. Indianapolis has looked horrible through the first 4 weeks of games. And that's capped off by a home loss in Tennessee. I don't think they're the ones that are going to take it on the road and cover the spread. Thoughts, boys?
It's tough to take a side here. Like, I teased them up to 9.5, almost 3.5.
Okay.
Like, that was a pretty good tease out. I don't think either one of these teams could blow the other one out. But because on one side you got Hackett trying to prepare a team for a Thursday game, which preparation's not his strong suit. And then, if you've seen him coach, but and then the Colts themselves, they're hurt and now they're traveling on a short week. Matt Ryan is not good. Last week, the only thing I will say for the Colts is 2 of those touchdowns were on short fields early in that game. So it wasn't totally their fault, even though they did turn the ball over twice. But still, I don't know. I don't trust the Colts. So,
well, the Colts lose by an average of 15 points in the last 3 Thursday night football games. They are 0-3 on the spread on TNF. This one will be close, but I do think this is a bounce back spot for Denver.
Which one of those games was?
I like Denver.
I love how you just threw that in there. I like Denver.
I like
Denver. Done.
That's my pick. I already took them, Melissa, so I'm following you there.
All right, I love it. Let's set up our YOLO parlay, guys. We got 2 -130 picks and 1 -120. If we were to parlay these odds, I'll start with Matt. What do you think we'll get?
I'll say 552.
Okay.
We got a little juice here. But
We'll see what happens.
I think it's
Slop.
going to be 525.
All right, I'm just going 500 and calling it a day. I feel like that's a little high.
Oh, we all went over.
470.
1-1. Everyone lost. Yeah.
I got
all
the
those
Colts,
120s, 130s.
That was
I looked everywhere, and there was nothing for Ali Cox other than this.
Yeah, I mean, they're all gonna hit, so I'm not like mad at it. But like next time we'll work on some.
We'll be better on Friday.
Yeah,
We got another show this week. We'll be
we got all week.
I mean, I'm not going to get mad if I win a plus 474 parlay. So
you should
there
not.
is that. You know what I mean? So we can't be mad about it.
No, we won't be
It's
upset.
just, we've done better work. Is all I'm saying.
Exactly. We know we can be better.
Well, guys, let's saddle up. The game starts Thursday at 8:15, and we will be here again on Friday. So for Odds Checker, I'm your host, Melissa, joined by my favorite and the sharpest of bettors, Matt and Slop. We will see you guys on Friday. Happy betting.